Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going here. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff in a single back formation. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. The big fullback's got it here. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, cooking your grits.
Here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was
boy, he didn't know what to do.
That ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn.
We gonna see, boy. You better score.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Hey, nigga, you gotta give me that one, though.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Makes a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The Dogs will line up to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Hey, that was a great play call, though, boy.
Dangerous is this offense. Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots. But
Hey, like, I know you get a little aggressive, nigga, when the nigga start getting up on you.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Hey, yeah, creating a good habit.
Point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
But you got those picks now, though. You got to get the field, buddy.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Frazier. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To the air, it's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Gonna run it. It's Owens. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the running back takes the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass caught inside the 15. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tight end makes the grab.
Boy, hey, I'm a bad motherfucker, bro.
Still on fire. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Raiola. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Dogs are going to keep this drive rolling. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Oh, here comes the reverse. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
What an interesting call here inside your own 10. They're going to get the wide receiver involved in the run game. And I love him. He's a dynamic player, but the defense not fooled at all there for a short gain.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. finds his man. It's Owens. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Makes a quick catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in this
Hey, bro, when's the last time you beat me?
The defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Bro, I don't. Bro, hey, bro. I don't
They
remember.
flip it to him on the jet sweep.
This shit crazy.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up.
He said, yeah,
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops
I was
back.
trying. Hey, look, it ain't over with.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You
Hey,
think that they're just
them niggas,
working the
them niggas
clock
is like
and
this, though,
running
ain't
the
they?
football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense
Nah, man,
honest.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't nothing, bro. I figured something out with these niggas. I don't know, bro.
Second
This
down
might be
and
my,
goal.
my natty right here.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Receiver in motion now.
I've been hot lately, bro. I
Here's
ain't
the
gonna lie.
handoff, testing
Figure
the
something
middle.
out with these niggas.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on fourth down.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense
He
is
said,
back
yeah,
out on the field.
nigga.
This
You wasn't
game
about to do
is
what you
so
thought you
out of
did.
hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride.
Nah, that was good. I mean, bro, you gotta think about it, bro. I just has a
Looking
big
to
ass
throw
play.
now on first
That's
down.
what it is.
He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short
I just
gain.
had some big ass plays.
He'll hurry to the line
That
here with
screen
the clock running.
hurt. Great play, bro.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Raiola. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did.
Not
And he
in this league. I don't know
slides
what they
down
got on
to
this
avoid the
league.
big hit.
I
First
peeped
down
that.
play call.
I
How
peeped that too.
aggressive will it
Yeah,
be?
this league is good.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has
Yeah, I don't
really
know what they got
struggled
this
today,
shit set
Chris,
up.
when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole.
Yeah.
They're not going to have any
Happened
chance
to
of
me
coming
last.
back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Yeah, nah, I peeped that shit too.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt.
That's crazy,
This guy
bro.
can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath,
crazy
just
they
like
gave you
this.
that shit.
And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one
Good
leads
game, my
him in the
dog.
end zone for the 6 points.
Hey, bro, my
My
defense is-
them
them niggas is- them
actually
niggas-
was. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.